I got another surprise, so stick around and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hi, welcome back to JJ the Mountain Man. It's Saturday, I think December 2nd or 3rd. And I'm doing my long run today out here on the American Tobacco Trail. Trying to get 20. Been missing that 20 number the last couple of weeks. So, trying to get it done today. So that's why I came out to the American Tobacco Trail. It's a lot flatter than Umstead. It's 22 miles total. So you could do a 44-mile out and back if you wanted to. But I'd say close to half of it is unpaved like this. And the rest of it is, you know, there's pavement in the middle and there's like a little section of dirt on the side. So I like to come out here to the dirt section. So I'll take you along and we'll see how it goes. All right, check in later. I'm about 6 miles into my 20-mile long run. I'm doing that out here on the American Tobacco Trail this week to get a little bit more speed. I'm transitioning into a kind of phase 2 of my ultramarathon career. So stick around and I will tell you what that means. All right, see you soon. All right, I guess before we talk about phase 2, I kind of have to know what phase 1 was. So about 2 years ago, maybe just over 2 years ago, I decided I want to start running ultras and start running again in general. I had taken a lot of time off. So the last year and a half, I've been really focused on making sure I get to the finish line, to the starting line and to the finish line. And what those components were comprised of were a lot of my training was not very intense. A lot of miles. I would get up and I would run several 75-mile weeks. So I was doing volume, but pretty much wasn't doing any type of speed work. I did a lot of hills, which is intense in its own way, but I really wasn't pushing the pace at all. And the second part of getting to the finish line was really carrying everything I could ever need. So I'm overweight anyway, especially over the course of the last 2 years. I've lost some weight, but not enough for me to be happy. Just trying to get back to a natural racing weight for myself, not anything extreme. But what that means is I'm overweight and then I'm carrying a lot of stuff. And so as far as speed goes, that's really been holding me back. I notice I've been trying to get back out here and run with some friends sometimes, and I'm carrying my pack, and it's just really hard for me to, you know, maintain even kind of easier paces with all this stuff. So I'm going to be transitioning to phase 2 of my training, and let me get past this crowd and I'll tell you all about that. All right. made it to the far end of the American Tobacco Trail. This is the southern side. Let me pause my watch here. This is the southern side. It ends in Apex, North Carolina, and it starts in Durham, North Carolina, which is where I live. But I come down this way more because it's not paved. Down towards my house, most of it's paved. There's a little strip of dirt on the side, but not really the best, kind of cambered, and so I just enjoy this end better. And it's more nature and less people out here, although it's pretty busy today. So you can hear the train in the background. So phase 2, basically addressing all those things I said in phase 1. I need to lose weight again. I did lose weight. I gained a little bit back after not being able to compete in the Mid-State Massive due to COVID and having to take some time off. So I need to focus on losing weight again. And again, this is nothing. I'm not trying to be extreme here. I'm just trying to get back to where I was just a couple of years ago. I need to focus on doing some speed work, and that's going to come in a couple of different ways. I'm going to be doing like repeats, trying to maintain that as long as I can through the training cycle. Last training cycle I did some at the beginning, but then kind of dropped off when my legs got tired, but I'm going to try and push through that a little bit longer this time. And then also my longer runs, I'm going to try to do some of them out here where it's flatter and I can go a little bit faster. Umstead obviously was good because that's where I was doing the race, so it was good for just simulating what I was going to be doing in that race. But now that I know the course and very, very well, since I trained out there so much, I feel comfortable coming out and doing something that isn't as challenging from an elevation standpoint, and I won't have to walk as much, but that's kind of the point. I want to get to be able to do some of these long runs more consistently instead of doing like run walks that are necessary to do 30 miles on something that hilly. So that's my I'm trying to transition from all right, just get to the finish line to all right, let's try to get back to a competitive spot. And I'm doing a lot of the same races this year, so I'd like to set a lot of PRs. So all right, this isn't as far as I thought. I'm about 7.5 miles in, so that'll give me 15 miles if I get back to the truck. So I will try to do an out back if I can keep myself motivated to do that. But let's hope, because we got I got another surprise. So stick around and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. All right, thanks. All right, so one of the reasons I'm doing this, and my big surprise, is my next couple of races are fairly flat. I'm used to 6, 7, 8, 10,000 feet gain in my ultras, and the next couple have like 2,500 feet. I mentioned before I'm doing a 50K in January. That is it's loops. It's in South Carolina. But a friend of mine, Scott from the YouTube channel, Scott Runs and stuff, is running a Shikori 40 miler next weekend, and he's doing a 50K today. Man after my own heart. Since I didn't get to do my 100 because I had COVID, I had kind of written off the rest of the year, and I really haven't been training that much. I've been doing around 30-ish miles a week. So next week is a 40 miler, and I believe it's 4-mile loops. And so that's why I want to practice like getting as light as possible, because I'll have an aid station and my drop bag every 4 miles, and the same with the 50K that I'm doing in January. It's logistically very easy, but as somebody who has for the last 2 years packed everything that I needed and been kind of overloaded with with my pack and the weight. I'm trying to pare down and just get comfortable with the fact that I might be out there and I might need some more water, or I might need extra gel or something like that, and just not have it, and kind of adjust from there. So basically I'm going from being really over prepared to dropping down to trying to carry the bare minimum, and I'm hoping that this will help me kind of dial that in for like the Umstead 100 again. That's a 12-mile loop. There's 2 aid stations, 2 big aid stations, basically a drop bag on 2, and then 2 small aid stations have like water and stuff. But I want to, along with trying to get faster and thinner, I also want to get lighter and on my feet, and try and push for some of these more PRs, and like I said, kind of move back into some competitive running as opposed to you know, just completing is a big accomplishment, and I am so happy that I've been able to do that. And I would never belittle anything like that. I think just going out there and doing it is amazing. But now that I've proven to myself that I can, I want to push myself a little bit more, get a little bit out of that comfort zone, and you know, just have some fun. Let's see what I can do. All right, yeah, I'm 10.5 miles in, and we're heading back towards the truck. Probably drop some stuff off and then do another like 5 miles or so. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks so much. Alright guys, I don't know if you can tell, but it is pouring. I am about 1.5 miles away from the truck. I'll only be at 15 miles. I really would like to get to 20, but as I was saying earlier, I'm practicing being underprepared, and I do not have a rain jacket, and it's not that cold right now, but it's maybe early, low 50s, so it is chilly. And I just don't know if I want to be out there for another 1.5 hours without a jacket and kind of chilly. So I'll let you know when we get back to the truck. All right, talk to you later. Alright guys, it's coming down pretty hard, so I think I'm gonna call it there at 15 miles. 9 or 10 something pace, maybe, I didn't check, but I think it's like low 10s, so good enough. And I can always do my long run tomorrow, either out on the trails or on the treadmill. But as you can see, it's pouring right now, and just to demonstrate, when I came in, this parking lot was completely full, and now there's just a handful of cars here. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I hope you enjoyed my kind of announcement that I'm gonna just jump into a 40 miler next week. So one last ultra for 2022. This will be my second 40 miler of the year. I've also done a 50, 100, a 50K, a trail marathon. So yeah, I just wanted to do something. I just need to, if you've been following the channel, you know I have a hard time transitioning after one season and getting back into the next. So I think just jumping into a race and kind of getting my butt kicked will help me to wake up and really start getting on the ball. But yeah, I want to transition. I'm going to start lifting more. I've got the pool right down the street that I can start using, and just doing more speed work and like more like sustained runs instead of like run walk that I've been doing on my longer runs. So all right, with that, I will get out of the rain, and I'll check in with you guys next time. Thanks so much. Oh God.